Hello and welcome to Project Argo. It's me, Yoshi, you, and playing a
New
prototype
tasker.
based on the
Capture the
Arma
mission
3 engine.
objective.
And we are currently in a clash objective, and we have to attack a neutral point, the Foxtrot point that you can see right there, 170 meters. So I'm deciding to go, as I have a marksman rifle on an uphill position, checking out the area towards the enemy side, because usually from here you can see the enemy coming in quite well as the field is quite open. And you can already see one over there. I'm instantly pinging for the team. He's actually stopping. I'm getting one hit. Only one hit sadly. But my third shot is actually able to finish him off here. Now we got 1 out of 4 enemies down. 3 to go. Now I shot my rifle, so the enemy should be aware of my location up here. As you can see, I'm already getting shot at, but I can instantly track the location of the enemy over there. And as I have a marksman rifle and he had a machine gun, I had the advantage at this point and was able to take him down in one shot. Again, observing the situation, seeing if I can get maybe eyes on another enemy, or maybe 1 or 2, but I'm assuming they're somewhere to my left front here, somewhere near that
House
house.
clear. House clear.
Oh, and as you can see, one of our friends just died here, and it seems like the enemy was probably in that house, but I am not sure yet. Okay, and a teammate just pinged it for us, so I can probably assume that we have an enemy in there. But I just got shot at. I just saw the enemy over there between the trees, and I was able to take him down. He assumed I would continue to sprint along, but I stopped and got my shot that way. Now we see another one.
Enemy presence was
Taking
eliminated.
him down as well. 4 out of 4. That was a good run.
Select the next
And
mission
the
objective.
usual Yoshi hack. By now I'm used to it. But the player base on Argo is not that big. So a lot of names here are familiar. Somebody's just throwing a dick on the map. People these days. Now somebody has to choose the objective, so I'm just clearing it up. It's doing stuff like that is it's not a place in Arma 3/Argo, and well, Argo is basically a tactical shooter, and uh, more important than shooting skills is basically the
Your
positioning and
mission is a
being able to
go.
see the enemy before
Capture
he
the
sees you.
objective.
Camping, of course, is a really good solution in here, though in Arma 3 I wouldn't say that you can really camp. I mean, there's so many ways where you can attack somebody, like even in a house, that it's pretty much impossible to just completely seal off one section. Even if you're sitting in a house and looking at the door, it's quite likely that you will not be able to kill the person that's pushing you. As Arma 3 architecture is basically client-side, so you have a huge ping advantage, so a peek advantage basically if you rush into a house, so you always get usually the first shot if you're pushing somebody behind cover, and that's usually giving you quite an advantage. Now, one of our friends out there on the front side as well, and it's 2 versus 4. Not really good for me right now. And I have to be really careful here.
Warning,
We're just trying to get
you
on
are
the
the
flank,
last man in the
as
unit.
they were apparently quite on that side. And now I'm actually the last guy, 1 versus 4. And now I have to be really careful because as soon as I shoot or as soon as I'm getting seen, basically the whole team knows where I am. And at that point I can no longer really well hide. And that's why I need to definitely kill the first person that sees me before he's able to reveal my location, basically by pinging him. So I'm just trying to use this small hillside here to try to get into behind the cab. And I'm taking it, of course, slow. I see the airdrop, and my only option is basically to get the airdrop. The airdrop is basically a bonus for your team. As the attacker side, you basically get a respawn. As the defender side, if you get the airdrop, you will get time decrease. So instead of 5 minutes, you will have to defend only
Airdrop
for
has landed in the
120
area.
seconds. And that can be quite helpful if you are against a superior number of enemies, as they have to basically watch the airdrop and the flag right now. And I actually see somebody lying on the ground. Take him down with a clear shot. I actually thought it was a headshot, but apparently wasn't. And I shot, so I'm assuming the enemy is moving towards me. And as you can see, we got one there. I hit him in the hip, but as I saw two enemies and I will certainly watch the gap, it would be a stupid idea to continue staying there. So I'm just changing my approach angle slightly here. I'm quite nervous at this point, so my mouse is shaking quite a lot. I'm just hoping that maybe the other one is coming as well. On my left I have decent cover, so I can basically observe this location and slowly move forward and try to get eyes on that second guy that I saw in the cap. Trying to cover all angles as good as possible. But at this point it was too risky for me to go into the cap, so I'm just checking out possible flanking sites. Again, checking the airdrop if the enemy maybe got it. And I'm seeing somebody over there, just giving some suppression fire. Luckily he didn't shot me as I already lost some HP. Trying to sneak up onto him. It was somewhere in that gap. Probably behind the SH barriers, but I heard footsteps here. Though it was really hard to locate them. So I'm slowly trying to purge that sector. Not sure where they are, I think somewhere to my front. They're actually to my left, being able to take one down. I'm just hoping that the last one is maybe running away. I'm not sure why I didn't throw myself on the ground here, but I'm trying to get the airdrop. Because as soon as I get the airdrop, our team is able to get a respawn. That means 3 additional lives for the team. And as we still have 3 minutes, they can basically make their way back from our base to here in order to take the objective.
Airdrop claimed.
So it's basically safer to take the airdrop. It takes 30 seconds for them to respawn, so I have to survive another 30 seconds until until I'm safe and until our team is respawned. Because if I die beforehand, we will lose the objective and our team will not be able to respawn. So I'm just trying to make a bit of distance here, trying to use the bushes as cover and basically waiting until they respawn. And I'm just waiting, yeah, we can see 2 already respawned. Perfect for me. Now I can actually go back into the objective and try to find the last guy. Even if I don't kill him, it's still 3 versus 1. And that should basically guarantee us the win in this round. This time I'm definitely a bit more aggressive, sprinting quite loudly, making a lot of steps. And being quite aggressive here on the cap, basically not even checking the right corner if he's sitting there. Was checking the house here, but apparently he was on the left of that house. I didn't predicted that. And this guest doesn't know apparently that he has to shoot him. I'm not sure why he didn't,
Enemy
but
forces
our
have
friends
been
took
eliminated.
care of him and secured the round for us. Now it's 3 versus 2. And,
Select the next mission objective.
I can choose the next attack sector. So as we're surrounding Echo with our objective, it's a good idea to attack Echo as we can now attack from basically every direction except Delta. So I'm deciding to take a close range engagement gun, the Nevid.
Your mission is a go. Capture
As the Echo
objective.
point is pretty much in urban terrain, so house-to-house combat, and taking a marksman rifle in that environment is usually not that useful. Especially on the Echo point, there are quite some houses near the cap, so it's better to take something that's effective in close range. This gun is also capable of penetrating stone walls, wooden doors, and thin metal plates. So this gun is really useful in close range engagements. On the medium distance to long range, it's not that good unless you are deploying your weapon on your bipod, because the recoil of this gun is really heavy, as it's basically using magnum rounds and has a high rate of fire. Our team already managed to take 2 down. I'm just checking those windows of that house because that's quite a common location. I'm basically trying to check here every corner, every angle. We lost 2 of our guys there as well. That's 2 versus 3 right now. So I'm deciding to go into sneaky mode again, and we'll try to clear this house. Sometimes people are on the ground floor, so you have to check out for that. Not sure if I was hurt. Sometimes you can hear the door opening, sometimes you can't. I'm basically just trying to clear every corner. The door behind me is closed, so I know that I can't be surprised from that. So I want to secure that corner first. Now I want to clear this room.
Kill! Yeah,
But as I heard no steps before, I was basically trying to go. Now you can see me deploying the gun on the window to control the reload to take him down. And now our team is enjoying again. Our guest was apparently not able to shoot somebody even though he was literally in front of him. 2 versus 1.
We can negotiate.
Good for us.
You had 150 shots.
Airdrop has landed in the area.
Again, I'm trying to clear the houses first.
Let me leave, yeah.
Getting on the cap objective directly in the start is usually not a good idea if you have not secured enough angles, otherwise you will be able to get to you from everywhere. Again, I decided it's probably the best way to secure the airdrop first. It's 2 versus 1, so I can risk of dying, even though our guest is probably not capable of taking out the enemy alone, so I just want to go the safe way. I'm actually assuming that the enemy is currently not able to leave the cap or still having in a watch on it. Not sure from where, but I felt quite comfortable securing this airdrop here. There was plenty of cover. I managed to secure the airdrop. I know the remaining two of I should be able to respawn, but luckily the enemy is running literally into my sights, and I was able to shoot him into the back. He's securing another round, and instead of making this game last a lot longer, I'm deciding to go with my Mark 10 on their base. As soon as you take the base, your team automatically wins the whole game. Otherwise, the first team that reaches 7 wins the game.
We are approaching enemy base.
It's 4 versus 5 right now. And again, I'm trying to take a longer attack sector. Trying to get eyes on that H-barrier tower over there. And I can actually see that somebody running towards me, but my aim was not fully on point there. Didn't expect to hear him there. I was a bit surprised, to be honest. But as he knows that I'm somewhere down here, I have to take it slow, as he will probably be expecting me by now. But he probably ran into the gap where this blue water tank is, back into his base, back into cover. So I decided to continue here now. Again, checking all those spots where somebody could be hiding. As I have to basically run over the open field in a few seconds. Our team is quite aggressive there, running into the base, but we have still 6 minutes to attack, so that's plenty of time. It's 3 versus 5 right now, so we have to be quite careful again.
Behind us.
Now 3 versus 4. We're still at a disadvantage. So I'm just trying to use the advantage of the flank here. And I actually see somebody running up this guard tower. And he's basically standing still there. And instead of taking cover, I was able to take a clean shot.
You see the flag indeed.
Okay.
Now I'm on the flanking side.
Got a sniper.
So I'm quite careful. There could be an enemy literally everybody behind every corner.
Airdrop has landed in the area.
I'm actually glitching into one of those H barriers here right now. If that happens during combat, you usually die, as you cannot really run away, as you're stuck inside that object. Now it's 2 versus 3. The enemy seems to be near that airdrop, so I'm trying to get an eyes on it by running into this building.
Enemy forces acquired
Enemy
the
got the airdrop, and I got eyes on that, so I'm just trying to...
You are the last man in the unit.
Yep, I got a shot on him, but again, I'm a bit nervous here. Trying to keep calm. Sadly not able to get a good shot on it. I actually lost him out of my eyesight right now. He's somewhere behind of one of these objects to my front. I have 60 seconds now to take the objective if they're cleared. the airdrop.
Time limit for the tasker is almost up.
Was a bit nervous there. Luckily, I made the shot.
All mission
And I
objectives
managed to
fulfilled.
take down this
Time to
guy
leave
as
the
well.
area.
That was more more a reaction shot than everything else. At the end I scored 16 kills, 3 deaths, and 3,615 points. Definitely a good score. And yeah, that was one of my first episodes of Project Argo. Thank you for watching and see you next time. It was me, Yoshi.